Hello everyone. You are warmly welcome back to this edition of our positive word. I'm glad to be back. Thank you for joining me. The backward glance. That's the focus for this session today. Backward glance. It's not just that real looking backwards where maybe you're standing or sitting down somewhere. This is referring to going back in time, reminiscing, dredging up all those memories that we made from the past. That's not a bad thing. Actually, I am grateful that we're able to remember, recall things. However, when you indulge, when you spend your time now just simply recalling all the negative things that have happened in the past, that is a dangerous place to be. In Genesis chapter 19, we read about how God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. But before he did that, he sent his angel to warn Lot and his family to get out of town. They were given specific instructions to run for their lives and not to look back. However, Lot's wife looked back as she was following from behind. She was behind her husband. She looked backwards and she turned into a pillar of salt. She froze in time. By looking back, she disobeyed a direct instruction from God. The outcome was that she died stuck in that past. She was so carried away by what she had left behind, all the memories she had made in that place. She couldn't help but to take one last peek, and that cost her everything. We all experience horrible things in our lives. We must not set up residence in them by going back, looking. We must keep our hopes alive and carry on moving. Do not stop. Do not remain back there. There is a reason why, the rear view mirror in our vehicles, in your cars, are smaller than the windscreen. We are supposed to look ahead most of the time, majority of the time while driving, and to only periodically have a glance in the rear view mirrors to make corrections, to guide us, and to make the proper moves for our safety until we reach our destinations. I heard that the more you look backwards, the slower you travel, the slower you go, and the slower you will get to your destination. I went back to watch some relay races from different Olympics from the past. And one thing I noticed about many of the teams that failed to secure the position which they were actually going to get was the fact that one of the participants looked back. That split second glance of looking back, that split second of, let me just see, cost the team the ultimate prize. We cannot forget our past, no matter how we try. However, we must not dwell in the past. I am grateful for my memory and the ability to recall as much as I can, both the pleasant and not so pleasant experiences. I had to make deliberate efforts, decisions to not waste my time glancing backwards to dredge up horrible memories that will only snatch the joy of my current life. Dear friend, we all have past lives. We are often tempted to think about what has gone before. When you get stuck in the past, it is always at the expense of the future, not to mention losing the joy, the happiness of the current situation. This is always the case. Be reminded that God has better days and better things in store for you. So forget Forgive yourself. Leave the past for history where it belongs and move forward. Just like Lot's wife. Looking back has a detrimental impact on the progress you make. It will slow you down, cause you pains, bring you sorrows, take away your health in many cases, and that could potentially destroy you on the long run. She got stuck in the past. She lost her life. I urge you to remember the past. Give thanks for getting you through all that you encountered, all that you had experienced, as He takes you to where you're meant to be. I thank you for joining me today. Until I come your way again, it's goodbye for now. God bless you as you take care not to keep glancing backwards.